In this video, we're going to create a competitor battle card manually in Playwise HQ. We already have an example battle card on our dashboard here for HubSpot. And for the second battle card that we're going to create it for SugarCRM. In this example, we're pretending that we work for Salesforce. So HubSpot and SugarCRM are both potential competitors for Salesforce. So we are going to put in the competitor name. You can put in a description here. I'm going to be cut and pasting the data for the purposes of time. Next, onto market position, you have the ability to define your competitor's position in the market for a number of different areas. So for competitive threat, we're going to say that Sugar is a moderate competitor. Their pricing strategy is a SaaS-based subscription. Their market position is a premium alternative. We will say that their market penetration is moderate. We'll say that their growth trajectory is high. And we'll say that their sales strategy is direct enterprise sales. Moving to next, we now have the ability to put in a number of different strengths and weaknesses. We can hit the add plus strength button to add additional strengths. If you need to remove any, you can click the trash icon. After strengths, you also have the ability to put in weaknesses. Again, you can hit the add weakness button to add additional weaknesses. There's no limit to the number of strengths or weaknesses that you can put in. So if you have a long list, that's completely fine. After the strengths and weaknesses, we have a section to add key industries where this particular competitor is prominent. So we're going to add in a couple of those as well. And after industries, we also have the ability to add in a number of their key customers. So we'll do the same once more. With the base data out of the way, we have the ability to now add information that's going to be a little bit more relevant for your sales team. So we have the ability to add what are known as win and loss themes. These are common reasons why you either win or lose against this particular competitor. For now, we're just going to put some basic information talking about why we win and lose against this competitor. Again, you have the ability to add a number of these. So you can just hit the add win, add loss theme button to add additional win-loss themes, as many as you like. We'll just add a couple more here and now do the same for our loss themes. So some of the key reasons why we may lose against this competitor. And for our sales team, these are kind of landmines or areas where we want to be wary of and make sure that if we come up against SugarCRM in a competitive situation, that we're at least aware of some of the common reasons why we might lose. And therefore what we can do is we can successfully position against them earlier on, or at least offset some of the impact. Okay, so we just got 4 of those. Then what we have is objection handling. So this differs slightly to win-loss themes. This is more around common objections that might come up. Now there can be a relationship between the two, but this is more of like a question answer type response. So we've got one here, for example, that SugarCRM offer a more cost-effective and flexible CRM with a lower total cost of ownership. That could be phrased as a question that you get from one of your prospects. And of course, you want to make sure that you have a particular response ready and at hand so that you can answer that and give them confidence that your solution is the best one. We have a number of objections that we're going to add in here, around 5. So I'll just copy and paste again so that we can see what this looks like once we've completed our competitor battle card. Okay, fantastic. We will now go to the next tab, which is the ability to add specific products for the competitor. So it's common, obviously, for the software company to sell multiple different solutions or multiple different products, and this is where you can detail each of them. So in SugarCRM's instance, they sell SugarSell, SugarServe, and SugarMarket, and a couple more, but we'll just stick to 3 for the purposes of this demonstration. And for each of the products, we can have an overview as well as the individual strengths of each of the products. So for example, maybe at a company level, the competitor is known for having a more cost-effective offering, but then they go and enter the market with a brand new solution, and that solution is perhaps priced significantly higher, and that's not necessarily a strength for that individual product. That's a kind of area where you might have different strengths and weaknesses, or strengths that aren't quite consistent across their entire portfolio. So we can hit the add another product button here, and that allows us to add our second product, which is going to be SugarServe. And again, we're going to follow the exact same process with the strengths. And once again, do exactly the same for the weaknesses. We do want to enter one final product, so we'll hit add another product, and we'll this time look at SugarMarket, put in the description, and once again, put in a number of strengths and weaknesses. Just to show you as an example, I've accidentally entered the same strength twice, so we can click the trash can icon to remove that one. Now that I've added all of those, I can submit competitor, and because I have admin rights, that will now automatically create our battle card. You can see on the dashboard that we get the overview as well as the strength, weaknesses, key industries and customers. You can also toggle this to see their products directly here. And then to view the battle card, we can see that we've got the categorization of SugarCRM based on their competitive threat, market penetration, pricing strategy, growth trajectory, market position, and sales strategy, as well as all of the information that we entered for the company overview, strengths and weaknesses, key industries and customers. Moving over, we have our win-loss themes that we entered, as well as the objection handling questions and responses. We have our 3 products that we added along with their own strengths and weaknesses. And then there's 2 additional fields that get populated over time. One is field insights. So this is where your sales team have the ability to share information that they're hearing directly out there when they're competing and selling against SugarCRM in this example. So they may hear that Sugar is aggressively going after a new market, perhaps they're discounting heavily in a particular industry, and that's some intel that they might want to share here. Equally, they might hear that they've won a new flagship customer and that customer has implemented their solution to achieve a certain outcome. Again, that's the kind of information that your sales reps would be detailing here. Also, win-loss analysis. So this is where, as you win and lose opportunities against SugarCRM, you can enter the information here. And essentially, this allows sales reps to look at the opportunities where you have beaten or have lost against SugarCRM in this example, and then take on board some of those learnings for the opportunities that they're currently working on. Now, over time, some of those learnings from these win-loss records, as well as the field insights, may populate or bubble up and be worth incorporating directly into the battle card itself. And as an editor or admin, you have the ability to do that. Thanks for watching this video. If you'd like to learn more about Playwise HQ, you can visit our website at playwisehq.com.